Hi everybody. I haven't done a soap making video in a while. I did a bunch of Halloween soaps and just didn't do videos of them for one reason or another. It was either a crazy day in my house, or I was in a hurry, or I don't know, just felt like soaping alone without viewers. But that's all done. And so now I'm working on, I'm starting to think about the holiday soaps, ordering some fragrance oils for those and that sort of thing. And I am also working on things being just changing things up a little bit. But I'll talk about that in a minute. Splendid. So I have been thinking and pondering and figuring and researching, and I think that we have decided to change the shape of our bars. Well, we've definitely decided to do it, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. So you're going to be seeing me do something a little different today with the molding of this one. But yeah, I just think it'll suits my style better. I'm probably not going to be using as much color as I've been in the past because I think that it's just not my forte. Yeah, so changes for the good. And this is the second soap. I made the soap 2 days ago in the new sort of style. So this is the second one I'm doing this way, and you will see what I mean when I get there. So this one, I got my first order from, my first ever order from Mad Oils. And I'm really in love with this company. Their fragrance oils are fantastic. Fantastic. High quality. You can tell by just smelling them that they're really high quality. So this soap today is using their Smoke and Mirrors fragrance oil. Now, I am one to... I do my own blends. It is extremely rare for me to ever do a right out of the bottle fragrance oil. Or essential oil for that matter. I do too. I do a lemongrass and a lavender that are, oh, and well, and a patchouli, so I'll make that 3. Anyway, I tend to blend fragrance oils. I almost never use them right out of the bottle. And I'm telling you, the 3 fragrance oils that I ordered from Mad Oils, all 3 of them are so beautiful that I can't even foresee blending them with anything, because a lot of times I'll get fragrance oils and I'll be like, oh yeah, it's really nice, but it'd be just the littlest bit better if I blended it with this. And I can't even say that about these. They're just perfect. I don't want to even mess with them. So anyway, I'm yammering along. The soap is going to be basically just white, but I'm not going crazy. I'm just adding a little bit of TD just to make it a little more white than, you know, yellow. And this little bit that I poured off is just going to get a little bit of activated charcoal that's pre-mixed in some water for black. And that's it. It's just going to be a little bit of a black swirl and a white soap, because this scent, this Smoke and Mirrors, if I can ever get the little lid off my charcoal bottle. Thank you. Goodness. Oh. What was I saying? Oh yes, I will read the scent description off their website shortly once I get moving along here. For those of you watching who are maybe my, if you're a soap maker, you can obviously just go check it out, and probably a lot of you have already tried it because this is one of their popular ones that everybody's kind of raving about, the Smoke and Mirrors. But yeah, it's definitely a masculine type scent. It kind of reminds me of a men's cologne. And I can't put my finger on which specific one, a popular one. I can't put my finger on which specific one it reminds me of. However, they don't describe it that way on their website. And once I read their scent description again, I was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it does kind of conjure up those sort of images. So, there's no vanillin in this, so we shouldn't get any not supposed to discolor. And it also says that it shouldn't cause any acceleration or problems, which so far so good. It's not at all. We're looking good. So, just the tiniest bit more TD. That's better. That's good enough. I'm not worried about it being white. I'd rather use less and have it just a cream color than go crazy and have it be stark white. So, give these a quick buzz just to make sure we're all incorporated well. And am I in the camera shot? We've done a video in a while, I'm not used to it. So yeah, I've just kind of been evaluating our branding sort of, and we're gonna be leaning more towards just kind of really simple soaps. We're gonna do a lot more that are you know, all quote unquote natural, with just essential oils and either no color or just plant-based colors, or no color but maybe just some herbs in there or something like that. We're gonna add, we do already have some like that, so they're just botanicals line, but I'm gonna add to it pretty significantly. And then the ones that do contain fragrance oils, they're just gonna be a little more rustic looking. I just personally, as much as I love to watch so many talented soap makers on YouTube and see pictures on, you know, Facebook and Pinterest and wherever of these beautiful soaps with these amazing designs and gorgeous colors, and I think some people have such a talent for that. It's just personally not my forte. And it's also personally just based on, you know, what I want to get in the shower with. You know, I'm more drawn to, as far as personal use, I'm more drawn to rustic, simple, natural looking soaps that just have fantastic ingredients, perform well, and smell great. So I'm just gonna focus on that more. I'm not changing our recipe because I'm still you know, I love our recipe, nothing like that. Just changing a little bit of the design element of our soaps. The shape is going to change, the packaging is going to change as a trial run anyway. We'll see how it goes. And, yeah. Oh, and that's what I was going to say. I'm going to attach the cutting video to the end of this video, since I'm not doing much with it. It's probably kind of boring. And I think that's probably what I'll do from now on with my videos. Do the making video and attach the cutting video right onto the end, because the making videos aren't going to be all that interesting since they're going to be kind of simple. I'm also thinking about doing some maybe tutorial type things. You know, we'll see. But change is a coming, and change is not, you know, change is good sometimes. Gotta roll with it and stay true to your thing. So yeah, as you can see, my mold, can you see? Yes. Can you see? My mold is not even close to being filled and I'm almost out of soap. That is because I am not filling the mold all the way. That is because we are changing the shape of our soaps from your typical bar off a loaf. Hold on, let me concentrate on dropping this black in, and then as I'm scraping I'll continue explaining. Just wanted a little hint of black in there, nothing crazy. Instead of, yes, yeah, that's what I was saying. Instead of what we've been doing and you know, what's pretty common for handmade soap, we are going to change the shape of our bars to be more of like brick shaped. That's the best way I could think of to describe it, is that it's shaped, they'll be shaped like a brick. So instead of being kind of tall and long and skinny, they're going to be short, wide, and chunky. I love a nice chunky bar of soap. I just do. And the soap company that I loyally bought all our soap for personal use from before I started making soap makes their soaps like that. Not exactly the same dimensions as mine are going to be, but the same type of, that like brick shaped kind of thing. And I loved that, and I kind of missed it, and I decided that it would be good to make a change and try that with our soaps, and calculated and figured out how to do it with the mold that I currently have. So the interesting thing is, this is usually my big mold, and it is now my small mold, because I would normally get, filling it and cutting the bars, you know, the traditional normal way, I would get I think 17 bars from this mold, and now I'm only going to get 9 because I'm cutting them 2 inches wide, but they're shorter. Does that make sense? You'll see. The cutting video, like I said, is going to be attached to the end of this video. So you'll see right away firsthand in a few minutes, if you stick around, what I am talking about. Ooh. Splashing soap at yourself is not a good deal. Okay, I'm just going to get the rest of this white on top. And then the packaging too. I love our current packaging. If you're not a customer watching this and you're another soap maker and you've never seen our packaging, I wrap the soaps in vellum paper, and then I do a cigar band over that from like cardstock that of course has all the information and ingredients and scent description and stuff on it. I love the way it looks. I get compliments on it, the whole 9 yards. However, it is extremely time consuming to wrap the soaps that way. I mean, extremely. You know, you print out the cigar band labels, then they have to be cut. And then you wrap it with the vellum paper. You have to tape that together, wrap the cigar band around, little glue dot thing, and secure that. And I would get a really sore shoulder after sitting and wrapping a couple batches of soap, sore fingers from like pulling really tightly on the cigar band, and it was just extremely time consuming. And in the interest of making room for growth here, what do they say in business? Time is money, right? But that's not the only reason I'm changing the packaging. I like this that we've come up with. We're going to use, to help to tell you what I'm actually going to do, huh? We're going to use, what are they called? Muslin, little cotton bags with a drawstring. And the soaps will just be put in there, and then we're taking our current cigar band label design, and I converted that into card format, like the size and shape of a business card. And it'll have some of the information on the front, the rest on the back, just like the regular labels did, but it's a card that will go in the bag with the soaps, and the bag itself will be stamped with our name and logo. And I think it suits us. I think it suits the theme of our company and what we're trying to go for. Yeah, so I'm excited. Change can be exciting. Doesn't have to be scary, it can be exciting. So I'm excited to see what everybody thinks. And I think it shall go over well. So, yeah. Like I said, my videos are going to be a little different from now on. There's awesome soap makers on YouTube too if you want to see like crazy colors and design techniques. For me, you're going to start seeing more use of natural colorants, you know, that kind of thing. And like I said, I'll give tips and do some little tutorials and stuff. Yeah, be good. Okay, so that is it for this one today. Like I said, I'm going to attach the cutting to the end of this, so stick around for a minute, but I will just show you it up close because soap is so pretty while it's still wet, isn't it? Shiny. So again, this is Smoke and Mirrors. Oh, I didn't even give you the scent description. Huh? It's I'll give it to you in the cutting video. You'll hear it in a minute. Okay, so Smoke and Mirrors. I don't know if that's gonna be its name yet. Probably. I might keep it. I like it. But this one's definitely great for the men. Love it. Okay, be right back for the cut. Hang on. Hi everybody. Okay, I'm going to quickly, doing like a million things right now. It's a rainy, gloomy Saturday, so I decided to, well, I was originally going to just do nothing. And then I decided to do, oh, I'll make some solid lotion sticks. Oh, you know what? While I have the wax and everything out, I may as well do some lip balms. Now, cutting this, and I have it in my mind that I'm going to make another soap after I cut this and clean up from my lotion stick and lip balm mess. You're probably getting a lot of shadowy. Okay, so this is the yeah, Smoke and Mirrors from Mad Oils, and as you can see, like I said, I'm not experimenting, but I'm in the process of switching over to different shaped, my bars being a different shape. I want them, they're gonna be wide, thick, and like chunky instead of love slices. So I had to kind of, and you're getting a bad shadow, aren't you? I had to figure out how much oils I was gonna need for my mold to get the bars those dimensions and still be about 5 ounces. And obviously the first time I did it, I overestimated. I had to cut the bottoms off the soap. This time I shot too far under. So that's why I'm kind of determined to make another soap today, even though I wasn't planning on it, because I want to get this figured out. So these are probably just going to be cut, if this cutter's going to let me, a little bit wider than normal. It's probably not going to let me. These might have to just be a little bit smaller and a little bit of a reduced price. So this is the, you see, this is the kind of bar I'm going for. I just want them a little bit thicker, a little bit chunkier. So these are just going to be more square bars. And these right now, uncured, are weighing in at 5.3 ounces. Yeah, so that's a little bit too small. They need to be, I'm going to make them a little bit taller than this because I want them to be about 6 ounces uncured, so they cure out to somewhere between 5 and 5.5 ounces. But this batch is probably just going to, it's not going to make it, and they'll just be a little bit less price when they go up for sale. But this, it turned out really nice, so I love the black and white. And so doing them this way, most of your attention is to the top. So I'm going to do crazy, you know, texturing kind of swirls like this. Not crazy texturing as in sticking up bumpy, but just real wavy. And then there's just a little bit of color going down through. Not a whole lot. Like I said, also in the making part of this video, we decided to kind of simplify things a bit. And, switch our focus. So, yeah. Anyway, this is, yeah, the type of thing. So it's still really pretty. It's still, well, pretty. This is kind of, oh, this smells so good. This is a more kind of manly scent in my opinion. Although unisex, it kind of reminds me of like, it reminds me of a men's cologne, but Mad Oils doesn't describe it that way. They say it's like being in an old hunting lodge, and that's why it's called Smoke and Mirrors, because they say in the description, you know, like smoke from a fireplace and antique mirrors hanging on the wall kind of lodge situation. And I guess, yeah, I mean, you get that. It kind of invokes that sort of feeling, like, you know, oh, please excuse my daughter. Like I said, I'm doing this on the fly here in between about... Leah, shh. Hey, shh. Shh. The YouTube people say shh. Okay, so since she's getting so loud, I'm gonna cut the video short, but you get the idea of how I'm doing our soaps from now on. I just like this chunky, fit in your palm type look. I just really do. And the other part is, I know, yeah, I have customers who want to try just like small pieces, you know, try out a scent, and making them this way. We're also going to sell half bars. We're going to cut them right down the middle, and then you'll buy a half bar for half the price, and it'll just be like a square. And then we're also going to cut them into slices about 1 ounce each. That will be like a tester bar available for sale for probably about I don't know, $1.25 to $1.50. So, but yeah, you get the idea. And I think this turned out really nice. I'm happy with a little bit of black swirl going in there. I love black and white. Beautiful contrast. Okay, so that one is, I'm gonna finish cutting this up and then get on to making the next batch, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a video for. You heard my daughter in there. But the next one after that I will. Okay, so this one doesn't have a for sure name yet, but it's Smoke and Mirrors fragrance from Mad Oils. Thanks for watching. Bye.